Hi, this is Virla Harrell again. I just want to share with you some more about this wonderful Terraskin that I've been working on. I want to show you this. Now, this is just the copy of my little bookmarks that I did. And so then you get these sheets from the office supply, and it's like a laminating thing, and you just peel it off and put it on there. And then on the back of it, you can write a message. Say you want to give a bookmark to your grandchild or to a neighbor. You can write a little message on the back and then do the laminating thing on the other side. But I have to tell you, doing some of these colors that are on here, there's so many different things that you can mix. Wonderful, wonderful colors. So what I've done for you is I have fixed some sheets for you that show you the mixtures. Say if you were doing a landscape, these would be good mixture colors that you could do for a landscape. If you wanted to do florals, and you know, there's so many colors in the flowers, you could do a combination of things. But this one is some colors that I used particularly in this. And it's just a combination of things, but I want to show you how I did it, because if you see this up here, you see for the leaves and the greens, I have some quinacridone, some Gamboge and Cobalt Blue, and we've got some Aureolin Yellow. I've got all of those colors in there, but the middle color is your main color, and then you mix the other colors with it. Almost anything you would paint, you're going to have 3 different combinations of colors. So I'm going to show you on this little sheet how it's a good way for you to mix your colors. And let's just do this in the greens. This is good. So I'm going to mix some Gamboge here on my Cheap Joe's palette here. And then I'm going to put some Cobalt Blue. Look at that green. Is that gorgeous? So I'm going to put this right on here. And you know, when you do your watercolors, they all will dry lighter. They'll dry lighter, and very often you'll find, oh, that's not as dark as I want. Very often you can use the same color and just darken it up with the same color. Now, because I'm going to use some Gamboge over here, I'm going to use this on the side where I want to, say the sun's coming in and I want that lighter color, and then I need the shadow. Well, then I'm going to come back in here with some Cobalt Blue, and that's going to be part of my shadow. And because this is wet, see, it's going to just kind of run. Well, then I decide, oh, that Gamboge isn't quite right. I want just a little bit of this Aureolin. This is very bright, and you think, oh, I don't know if I want that. But when that green is underneath there, it is just so good. You will love it. I've got to show you on here. I want to show you something. This is a real important thing to know. When you have already painted something, very often you can add the color to it if you are very careful not to put too much water on there. Say I want to add some poppy to this. I just want to add some color to this. This is just not enough color to suit me, but I have to be very careful not to put. Now then, see, I've done that. With that, then I'm going to take my little brush and I'm just going to pull it. I don't want to keep adding color, and then leave a little bit of the part showing through on the back. Oh, I'm going to add just a little bit up here. Well, look, sometimes I had this thing in purple and I didn't like it. So you know what? I took my brush and I was just taking it out like that. But I'm going to show you what we're going to do. We're going to wet this. This time we're going to do it different. Sometimes we don't wet the paper before we put the paint on, but this time we're going to wet it. And then I'm going to come in with some Gamboge. I'm going to make me a bright, bright yellow tulip. You know what? When we get the tulips coming up in the spring, they can be all different colors. Now, because I need to let that dry a little bit, I'm going to add just a touch, not too much. Poppy is very, very strong, so just a touch of the poppy, just a touch of it, and while it's wet, we'll let it run. And I'm going to clean out my brush, and I'm just going to pull it. You know, if you learn to pull your colors, you can do so much with pulling them. Oh my. You know, I want to tell you something. You know, you have your toothbrush, and it's just your toothbrush. That's it. That's the way it is. Nobody uses your toothbrush. Don't let anybody use your watercolor brushes. They're just yours, okay? We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your comments. If you enjoyed the video, give me a like, and I'd appreciate you subscribing to my channel. Thank you.